Race number 1. Your starting lineup looks like this. Kendall Tucker in the 00 will start position 1. John Batista in the 35 will start position 2. Position 3, the 92 of Cody Herron. Out of position 4, the 13 of Andrew Hawkins. We go back to third row inside. The 7 of Bobby Rafferty on his outside. Adam Litch in the 018. Brian Johnson in the 121 will start position 7. Sean Roberts in the 9 will start position 8. With Dylan Wilson in car 80 and David Brewer in the 51 lining up at a position 10. Again, we hope you enjoy race number 2 of 3 on the cards for tonight here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We are live again across Facebook, YouTube and Twitch, so we hope you enjoy the coverage. Yeah, cat refresh and you should be good to G.I. Joe. Kendall Tucker coming off a podium here, or podium from the super late models. Now the fixed UMP modified series getting set to do battle. Heat number 1 of 6. The pace truck moves to the infield. Off turn 4 is going to be Kendall Tucker, who will lead the field for the first time this season. The World of Thunder iRacing League UMP modified season opener is underway. We are green. Keep an eye on Dylan Wilson in the 80 machine. He's down on the bottom, 3 wide there, right at the back, just to your right of your screen. He's going to be one to watch coming through the field. Very, very quick. The 121 a little out of shape there. That's Brian Johnson, but we managed to keep the cars going for lap number 1. 8 laps around the dirt track at Charlotte. And John Batista rides in second. Cody Herron in third. Now again, reminder, top 3 to the main event. No dash, no redraw tonight, simply for the fact because of the time restrictions that we have. And of course, we've still got another race and another broadcast after the UMP modifieds. It will be the 410 Wings Sprint Cars at Lanier. And this track already starting to slick it off right now. Battle on for 4th. Rafferty, Hawkins, Wilson, Litchi, your 4 cars that are stuck in this battle. Look at Dylan Wilson work on the top side of the racetrack. And the Supermoon Graphics D1RT racing entry to the outside on Rafferty into turns 3. They nearly rub fender panels to the center of 3 and 4, but here comes the 80 of Dylan Wilson up to position number 4 and looking for a spot in tonight's main event. He's going to get by the 92. As you see, Wilson coming into the screen, just down the right of your screen. Herron goes down low, staying to the bottom side of the racetrack. Runs a little bit of a slider line through 3 and 4. That was, and here comes Wilson. Back to the top shelf into turn number 1 and 2. Kendall Tucker leads John Batista. And Cody Herron again, still holding on to that third and final transfer spot. Wilson, if he's unable to make the pass, at least he'll start on pole for B-Main number 1 and make his job somewhat of a little bit easier, but he would love a transfer spot and get that spot right into tonight's main event so he doesn't have to run the B-Main as he goes down low. Slide job into turns 3 and 4. Dylan Wilson up to position 3. White flag is out this time by. There was nothing in it between Wilson and Herron. Herron now looks for the slider into 1 and 2, but Wilson stays on the gas. And through turn number 3 and 4, ladies and gentlemen, checkered flag out. Kendall Tucker with the win. Oh, Dougie B. Man, he is spot on with the camera work right now. Kendall Tucker, John Batista, Dylan Wilson, Cody Herron, Bobby Rafferty, the rest of the field, Johnson, Litchi, Roberts, Hawkins, and Brewer. Heat 1 putting on a bit of a clinic here at the dirt track at Charlotte. as we get set for heat race number 2. We will go trackside and take a look now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Frank White, thank you very much for the follow. Logan, thanks for the share, buddy. Good luck tonight. Travis, thank you for the like as well. Heat race number 2 looks like this. Cole Cabre will start on pole, and he's outside the 24 of Brandon Dolman. Will line up at a position 2. At a position 3 with the 17 of Brett Rolls. Cody Howard in the 48 will line up at a position 4. We go back to Justin Sick, cut number 34 at a position 5. Daniel Cummings Jr. in the 55 at a position 6. Roger Wagner from the Dirt Racing Network in car number 31 will start position 7, and Lyndon Wiffle in the 321 will start position number 8. And again, a reminder that after the UMP modifieds, now we had the 410 winged sprint cars at Lanier Season Open is scheduled to start at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. However, due to the car counts and due to the time that the super late models ran and the UMP modifieds are running, we are running a bit behind schedule, so they will not go up at 9. They will go up after the main event from the UMP modified series. So again, we're just pushing just everything back just a little bit here tonight. Of course, these big car counts, obviously we love the big car counts, and we love the good racing here on Ultimate Dirt TV and World of Thunder. And again, we are just pushing everything back just a little bit here. Cole Cabre and Brandon Dolman. Green flag is out. Brett Rolls got a good start on the inside on the number 17 car. We'll see what these drivers can do as they make their way into turns number 1 and 2. And look at the 42 car. In fact, it is a 48 car on the tick of the 42. That is Cody Howard now. He looks around the outside on Brett Rolls for that third and final transfer spot. He has it at the start-finish line, but look at the 24, Daniel Cummings Jr. on the inside there. 17S, that's Justin Sick, but a 3-car, 3-wide battle down into turns 3 and 4 for the final transfer spot. Rolls right through the middle of the racetrack, but it's Howard on the top side who's got the top. He's got the top 3 locked into position at the moment. Cummings Jr. working the bottom side. Daniel Sick working down low. It's Cole Cabre from Brandon Dolman. Cummings down into turns 3 and 4 on the bottom side. He's trying to make a run 3 wide. Once again, down the front straightaway. Oh, the UMP Modifieds turning it on here at the dirt track at Charlotte. This is exactly what you want to see in a race. And the season opener for World of Thunder for season number 6 here at Charlotte. I tell you what, if this is the kind of racing that these drivers are going to put on throughout the rest of the season, oh boy, we are in for an absolute barn burner of a season. Cole Cabre still leads 5 down this time by past the start finish line. 3 to run. The 24 of Brandon Dolman rides in second. Cody Howard in the 42 in third. Then we go back to Daniel Cummings Jr. and Justin Sick side by side for 4th and 5th, but we'll give the 4th spot to Daniel Cummings Jr. We continue to watch the 2nd and 3rd place drivers of Dolman and Howard continue to fight it out, run side by side in the center of the turns, but it is Dolman who has that 2nd spot, courtesy of the top side at the moment, certainly being the fastest way around the dirt track at Charlotte. Will, thank you very much for the follow on Facebook as well. Appreciate all the support here. As your white flag is upon us right now, it is Cole Cabre who leads down into turn number 3 and 4. Off at turn 4, here it is. Checkered flag at the ready. Cole Cabre victorious. Brandon Dolman, Cody Howard, your top 3. Daniel Cummings Jr., Justin Sick, Brett Rolls, Roger Wagner, and Landon Wiffle make up the 8 cars that started this one. So Heat 2 is complete. Heat 3 is up next. Of course, we'll go trackside now and take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for Heat Race number 3. Starting on pole, in car number 69, you're going to be Corey Whitworth on his outside, the 007 of Jacob Fields. Lining up position 3, the 09 of Cody Turchi starts alongside the 1 car of Josh Vinci out of position 4. Position 5 going to be Jack Reitz in the 777. Alexander Balducci in the 88 will start position 6. Pete Kiley in the 56 will start position 7. William Duval in car number 32 will start position at number 8. Hello Ronald. Hello T-Bone. Thank you very much for joining us here on Ultimate Dirt TV on this Sunday evening. Here is your 8 cars in heat race number 3. Almost forgot what heat race we're up to just said. Green flag is out here in heat race number 3. 8 laps it is, and again the top 3 locking themselves straight into the main event. Everybody else goes through to the 3 B mains. It is Whitworth leading fields. Turchi in third in the 09, and that's the blue, white and green car you see down on the bottom side of the racetrack. On the outside of him is the 1 car, that's Josh Vinci, who sits back there in position 4. No, sprints won't start that late. If we say we're about another hour away from this one. Again, it all just depends how these drivers, they were given a stern warning on the driving and how they present themselves on the racetrack, as Vinci puts a slider there on Turchi. I think we're looking at about a 9:15, 9:30 start, somewhere around there. That's Eastern. So again, it shouldn't be too late, but it won't be too much longer after tonight's main event for the UMP Modified Series as well. Vinci now sits in second spot, and I've got to say, Jacob Fields starting to catch up to the back of the 69 machine. That's Corey Whitworth, who is out in front at the moment and continuing to do a good job there. Marvelous Fool, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. Thank you so very much for the support here on Ultimate Dirt TV, and thanks to everybody as well as we continue to watch Fields trying to run down Corey Whitworth. There's 2 laps left to run. Now what we're going to do is we're going to update the scheduled time on Facebook. We're going to put it to... Oh, hang on, you might be right, Jason. What's the time now? It's 8:30 now. Yeah, we could be looking at around a 10:15 start. So, again, we'll keep an eye on this one as Whitworth now, as Fields made the mistake. But it is Corey Whitworth off turn 4. We'll see the checkered flag here. We'll go to the main event. Oh, the 777. Jack Reitz moves Vinci out of the way for the final transfer spot. Fields will grab second, Turchi 5th, Balducci, Kiley and Duval. So 6.5 seconds separate your 8 cars here in heat race number 3. That's the first half of the heat races completed. We now move into the second part of the night here, the World of Thunder Racing League UMP Modifieds live right here from the dirt track at Charlotte. Let's go trackside one more time for your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Yes, this is UMP Modifieds, and if you want to rub your eyes one more time just to make sure this is correct, yes, it is right. Ernie Williams Jr. in car number 91, starting at a pole position for a UMP Modified race. Starting second in the 29 will be Chris Malone. Darren Friedman in car 89 will start position 3. Austin Yarbrough in the 26 will start position 4. Position 5 will be the 43 of Steve Kaufman. Eric Scalf will start position 6 in car number 42. Calvin Herring on the inside of row 4 alongside him, the 33. Zachary Tucker out of P8. Tyler Reed and Cameron Hennigan make up the 10-car field. Nate, like I said, I call it how I see it. Hello, Blake. I'm doing not too bad. Yourself, buddy? Yeah, Ernie Williams Jr. on pole. Yeah, you heard that right. You're not seeing things either. Sometimes you just got to really scratch your head. Prided Bird, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. Yeah, I told you, he doesn't run these cars. And I can tell you that because he's a teammate of mine. So, anyhow, green flag set the way off turn number 4. And Ernie Williams Jr. leading a UMP modified race. Well, first time for everything. Let's see if he can lead his first ever lap. We'll keep an eye on the 91 machine as he has a little bit of trouble down the back straightaway, getting into turn 3. Come on, Ernie, you've done such a good job. Oh, no. Oh, no. We give you the airtime, buddy. You absolutely make a mockery of it. He falls back to position 5 as there is your top 3 on screen. And our first yellow flag of the 2019 season number 6 for the World of Thunder UMP Modified Series is out. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. It all started here with Steve Kaufman in the 43 car. Just got into the side with Zachary Tucker there, and Kaufman went around, and the 14 of Cameron Hennigan had nowhere to go in that exchange, and he's around as well. So the lights are still on your iRacing.com official pace truck. Yeah, I know he runs sprints. This is heat number 4. Yep, there you go. See, Steve's got you. Steven has got you sorted, mate. So again, a reminder, we're pushing the 410 winged sprint cars back just a little bit due to the time restriction, of course, the high number of car counts that we had here in the season opener for the super late models. And again, another good field. We're looking, Steve, how many cars do we have for this? If we're looking at we're looking at near 60 cars for UMP modified series, and boy, gee, wouldn't this be nice to keep this car count up for the rest of the season, especially considering that so far we've only had one yellow in 35 laps or so. But well, okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah, bro, we're going. That's what Yarbrough says. He's like, stuff it. We're going green flag racing. 5 down, 3 to run. Williams, on the inside of the 26 of Eric Scaff, who got into the wall. And there is the 58 of Tyler Reed sliding up in front of Ernie Williams Jr. there into turns number 3 and 4. Going to put Williams back to position number 5. Well, one car into the wall. That might bring the cord. No, it's Scaff. We stay under the green flag conditions. Oh, no, car. Williams around Ernie Williams Jr. Chris Malone, he stops on the racetrack. We stay green. Yes, we do. And the final lap is upon us right now. Darren Friedman in the 89. He leads down the back straightaway. Here comes Yarbrough, licking the stamp and sending it down into turns 3 and 4. They come out of turn 4. It's going to be Friedman with the win. What a drive by the 89. Yarbrough home in second. Tyler Reed third. And Darren Friedman starting position 3. Calvin Herring 4th. Kaufman, Hennigan, Tucker, Williams, Scalf, and Malone. Whoo boy. That is heat 4 completed. Heat number 5 up next. And again, we got another couple of fast drivers in this one. Thank you, Sir William. 51 cars in the lobby. Holy smoking batfish. Let's go trackside and take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Your super late model winner from the Williams Grove Speedway just less than an hour ago. Blake Majulis in the 127 will start on pole. Joshua Hessen will start position 2. Dylan Petty and Wyatt Wonderland will start in positions 3 and 4. Jesse Isidore, Sawyer Swatek in row 3. Gary Peck and Nate Malinex will make up row number 4, and that'll be your grid for heat race number 4. Oh, apologies. Green flag flying here for heat race number 5. The 18 of Joshua Hessen. Geez, isn't that a hot rod? A hot looking ride there. Yellow flag. Going to fly. So Swatek and Jesse Isidore. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. See what happened. It was the 75 who got into the wall. Oh, Wyatt Wonderland. Yeah, let's take a look at some of your new onboard cameras. Riding up onto the wall. Mig Gillen, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thank you very kindly. Oh, there's a nice shot. Jeez, Dougie B, thank you very much. That is a grouse shot, actually. That's inside the left rear tyre. In fact, that'll be left front. What did I say left rear for? We are back to live action here from the dirt track at Charlotte. As here goes Dylan Petty trying to put the moves here on Blake Majulis. Good luck trying to get that one to stick. Joshua Hessen trying to work with a slider line into 3 and 4. 5 down, 3 to run. So there is the 5M. In that Mike M's Designs modified. Just seen there on the Facebook chat the newly livery for the number 5 machine. And well, let's get a good focus on that machine. Looking very, very... Yeah, it looks fairly good. It looks pretty good, actually. I don't mind it. So the 5P of Petty, who sits in second spot. He's right in behind the 118 of Joshua Hessen as Majulis. Works his way through 1 and 2. Nice and straight as Hessen goes down low. But through 3 and 4, there is Blake Majulis getting the win ahead of Joshua Hessen. Dylan Petty home in 3rd. Gary Peck 4th. 5th is Nate Mullinex. Jesse Isidore home in 6th. And Sawyer Swatek home in position 7. Wyatt Wonderland was the car that went upside down in turns 3 and 4 there on about lap number 2. So he will come home in position number 8. We're forward to our final heat race of the night. Let's go trackside and take a look now at your Ultimate Dirt 2E starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 63, going to be Clifford Driscoll. On the outside of the front row, the 16 of Logan Rumsey will line up at a position 2. The 4 of Tristan Carman will line up at a position 3. Cody Slauson in car number 8 will start position 4. Hunter Marvel in car number 50 will start position 5. It's a couple of Dylans in the next couple of positions. Dylan Thomas in the 03 starts position 6 with Dylan Williams in the 411 starting position 7. Josh Blanchard in the 08 in the 02, will start position number 8. And that is a look at your final heat race of the night. Heat number 6, Season 6 of the World of Thunder R Racing League UMP Modified Series. We go a green flag off for turn number 4. Clifford Driscoll in the 63 gets on the gas, and we are underway here in the final heat of the season opener for the UMP Fixed Modified Series. Rumsey works the outside of the racetrack. Will he go down low into turns 3? No, look at this. 3 nearly 4 wide through turns 3 and 4 right now. Oh man, it is getting busy right now. Rumsey down to the low side into turns 1 and 2, looking for the race lead from Driscoll. Driscoll still has the top spot on the top side of the racetrack. Rumsey stays down low. Look at them, they're 2 by 2 at the moment, nearly 3 wide for positions 3, 4 and 5, and there is the battle on for the final transfer spot, but the battle is also happening for the race lead. Driscoll holding on to the top spot only momentarily. Look at the 4 of Tristan Carman running behind the 16 car, and there's no better camera right now. Get out of the way, grandstand, we got some racing to watch, come on! Driscoll leading by a car length over Logan Rumsey. Carman rides in 3rd. 4th is Slauson. Then you go back to Dylan Thomas, who rounds out the top 5. But look at Rumsey on the outside trying to make a run on the top side. He goes and cuts it back down to the bottom side of the racetrack into turns 3 and 4. It's Clifford Driscoll holding on. Yellow flag is out. Let's take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay and take a look at what happened here. And it was the 8 machine of Cody Slauson, who just got a little out of shape there going into turns 3 and caught a piece of the tyres, was stopped. And Blanchard, who was the final car coming by the 8 machine, just unfortunately because Slauson sort of slowed down, that will put him at the back of the bus, and that will bring out the caution flag for the first time in heat race number 6, the 6th and final heat of the night. Wouldn't that be a nice dream come true to be the World of Outlaws late model announcer? But I'm sure whoever they got doing it is doing a good job. Here we got Lewis, thank you for the like, and Macaulay, that's what I'm going to go with. I apologise if I got the name wrong, but thank you so very much for the follow on Facebook, I appreciate it. And again, the numbers have been great, not only for the car count, but of course everything here on Ultimate Dirt TV. I believe we are, now I have to confirm this, but I believe we're over 4,100 follows again, and after just a couple of days ago on Thursday, so we're looking at 4 days. Oh yeah, we're at 4114, so over 100 follows. We had about nearly 300 follows just this week alone, I think it is. So again, thank you very much for the support. Oh no, the 03 car, Thomas around in turns 1 and 2, and oh no, he goes upside down. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. It was the 411 of Dylan Williams just getting into the back of him here. Again, we'll take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports onboard cameras And of course, a big thanks to Dougie B for the camera angles and the new cameras you see here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Just there was the contact. And again, unintentional. It's just the way it is. Just got a better run on the cushion. And it's so very hard to check up, especially on the top side here at Charlotte. So Dylan Williams actually pulling that car back onto pit road, so not taking advantage of any spots that he might have gained from that one. So Williams, a class act there, and pulling the car to the infield, making sure he gets credited with a last place finish. So again, tip my hat off to you. Hey, I can sound like an auctioneer too. Yeah, Rodney, a lot better. But again, you know, we don't have 8-year-olds trying to think they're the best in the business when they can't even drive a sprint car, let alone a late model. Again, don't! Stop it! Stop it, Rodney. Stop it. That's your first warning. All right, here we go. Green, white, checker coming. And here we go. We got 100 now here, 100 now here. 2 there, 3 here, 4 there, 4 now. At 400 now, 5, 6, 7. At 700 here, 700 there, 8 now, 9, 1,000. I got 1,000 now. Green flag gets back out onto the racetrack. Rumsey tried to jump the start. We go back to the green flag action here. Clifford Driscoll into turns 1 and 2. Rumsey there sitting in second. Then you go back to Tristan Carmen. And here comes the 2X of Josh Blanchard up on the inside down into turns 3 and 4. 1 lap to go this time by. And let me tell you, it is going to be on for young and old for the final transfer spots. Driscoll holding on to the top spot. Rumsey sits in second. And down the back straight away into 3 and 4. Tristan Carmen looks like he's going to hang on as they come out of turn 4. Driscoll going to get the win. Driscoll, Rumsey, Carmen, your top 3. Blanchard, Thomas, Marvel, Slawson, and Williams. Your 8 cars and heat race competition is complete. See? Hey, I used to work at the auctions. I know exactly how it works, boys. All right, your B main number 1. I think we've got 3 B mains on the program. Let's go trackside and take a look now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Well, the Super Late models we had the top 3 going to the main event. This time, because we had 6 heat races in the 3 B mains, we are only going to have the top 2 advancing. Starting on pole in Catabanati to Cody Herron. On his outside, it's Calvin Herring. Bobby Rafferty and Steve Kaufman will make up row number 2. Row number 3, Brian Johnson and Cameron Hennigan, Adam Lichty and Zachary Tucker in row 4. Sean Roberts and Ernie Williams Jr. will make up row 5, and Andrew Hawkins will make up this 11-car field. Again, the top 2 to the main event. I used to work. I worked at the auctions for probably about 7 or 8 years, so I'm no dummy when it comes to auctions. I'll give you the hot tip. Pace truck will move to the infield this time by off turn 2 on the back straight. I'm normally saying the turn 4, but turn 2 on the back straightaway to the infield. So it's Heron and Herring. He has a bit of a tongue twister right there, front row. And it's going to be Cody Herron who will lead the field off turn 4. Green flag is out. 12 laps the journey here in B main number 1. 3 B mains on the program. Rafferty and yellow already out. I believe it could be Steve Kaufman, who has already found his way back onto pit road. So that's going to bring out caution flag number 1 for B main number 1. Don't forget 2 B mains after this. And then no warm-up, straight into the main event. What camera angle do we want to watch while these drivers are going around? Let's just go that camera. That sounds good. I've used that camera before. Miss you too, Brian. Miss you too, buddy. Sorry, I missed that comment before. Well, who are you picking? Which friend are you going for? You can't just pick. You can't pick both. I'm gonna make you pick one. Pick one, fool, and dance for me, puppet. Ha 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 ha. Something's gotten into me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the McDonald's that I had earlier on. You reckon? Yeah, nah. Alright, there's a nice looking shot from Cody Herring. We'll go have a look at Calvin Herring in the 08 machine. The Reignition Esports number 7. I see a Bobby Rafferty there. And I think we're going green flag action this time by. We are indeed. Indeed a Rooney. You don't have to go with your teammate. We are on board with Calvin Herring on this restart. It'll be 4 down with 8 to go, so still plenty of time to make something happen. If we now continue to watch these drivers make their way down the back straight away. It's Cody Herring in the 92, out in front, Bobby Rafferty in second, Brian Johnson in third on the bottom side of the racetrack. Although there's contact, we got a car getting up into the wall. They're now going upside down, doing 360 or 360 and a half. What's that, 540? Something like that. We stay green. Awesome stuff. Ernie Williams Jr., who actually started on pole for heat number 4. Unfortunately, didn't have things go his way. He's sitting in position 6 in the B main. And look at the Dirt Division Twisted Motorsports machine. That is Adam Litchie there in the 018 car. He is, at the moment, he's on the outside looking in the top 2. Go through to the main event. Ernie Williams Jr. not trying to be a big note. Ernie Williams trying to make it 3 wide. He made it 3 wide on the front straight away. And look at the 91. Ernie, I think you need to get a new car. Painted up. Oh, no, Lynchy. Oh, Adam is upside down. He's sliding on the roof. He gets back going. The rear end busted in that car. And Ernie Williams Jr. around on the infield. And, no, that's going to bring out the caution flag here in B main number 1. Alright, so for the people that, where am I going with this? If you can remember, who do you think is going to Victory Lane tonight? Is it going to be Tucker, Majulis? Are we going to see somebody else? I'm trying to think who else is in this one. John Batista's in this one. I'm not talking about the B main, I'm talking about the A main. Who are you rooting for? Green white checker coming out for B main number 1. Although time is getting a little close right now. I think Majulis is a pretty good pick, to be honest with you. I mean, Dylan Wilson's going to be there as well. Lights still flashing. Alright, we got a Clifford Driscoll fan in the house. There's a setting that when they load up the server, there's a setting in there. I don't know. I can't answer that question. All I know is they do it. Oh no, Rafferty and Heron. And how about the 2 cars that have just pretty much absolutely stolen this one? Sean Roberts in the 9 And Zachary Tucker in the 33 car. Holy smokes. They've got a couple of turns to go. But off turn, or down into turn 3 and off for turn number 4. How about Sean Roberts and Zachary Tucker both going to the main event? Cody Herron unfortunately misses out along with Cameron Hennigan. And I'm waiting for the updated time and tickers here to come through. Brian Johnson, Bobby Rafferty, Ernie Williams, Andrew Hawkins, Adam Litchie and Calvin Herring. Who were some DNFs and who are the drivers that are going home tonight? B main number 2. Again, another good quality of field and a good quality of drivers. And only 2 of these drivers are going to make their way into tonight's main event. Everybody else going to go home. We'll go and take a look now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. On pole for B-Main number 2, the 55 of Daniel Cummings Jr. On his outside, the 25 of Gary Peck. Justin Sick in car number 34 will start position 3. Nate Mullinex in the 99 will start position 4. We go back to Brett Rolls in the 17 out of position 5. Jesse Isidore in the 15 out of position 6. Roger Wagner scheduled to start position 7. Sawyer Swatek in the 67 scheduled to start position 8. Lyndon Whiffle meant to line up out of position 9. Wyatt Wonderland out of position 10. And then Aiden Perdue, Brandon Culp not here. And Eric Scalf. He's going to make this one. Cole, they take the top 2 from the B main. Top 2 from the B mains. Nine cars in this. And just the top 2 advancing to the main event. Of course, we've still got B main number 3 up next. Man, I love all of you guys that are supporting us here on Ultimate Dirt TV and taking time out of your Sunday nights just to watch some sim racing action and watch me toy and listen to me talk about some racing. I love you guys for all the support. Again, the numbers that we've had over the past couple of months on every broadcast is just absolutely phenomenal. So, again, from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of management, thank you very, very much for all the support here. We continue to put on these broadcasts. And, of course, a big thanks and a big shout-out goes out to World of Thunder and Stephen McMillan, who absolutely does a fantastic job of not only trying to organise these races, organising, adminning, and promoting these races as well. B-Main 2, we are underway. As Justin Sick now going to move to the inside, look for second. He will get second and looking for the race lead over Daniel Cummings Jr. Justin Sick from third to first, nearly in the space of a turn. We got Gary Peck around, and there is the yellow flag as the 88 machine, or the 25 I should say, normally in the 88. He's going to be around, and well, we'll get a chance to take a look now at your Wicked Cushion instant replay and show exactly what happened here to the 25. And our Black Diamond Motorsports onboard cameras, and of course those cameras provided by Dougie B. Doug, thank you again, once again. Can't express how grateful we are for what you've given us over the past couple of nights, and well, you continue to put out these fantastic camera angles, and I just love working with them. I'll give you the hot tip. They are grouse. So we are currently on board with Daniel Cummings Jr., your race leader. We'll take a look at Justin Sick there in second. Brett Rolls in third. You see down the bottom left, that's the driver that we are currently on at the moment. I still think that is a sick shot, just saying. Speaking of sick, Justin Sick is a car that we are going to be on the restart with. There's Daniel Cummings, your pole sitter. So we'll stay on board with Justin Sick. Again, looking out the back of that car. You see the field behind him. He's on the outside along with Daniel Cummings Jr. Into turn 3, Daniel Cummings Jr. The field, the pace starts to pick up just a little bit. Then there we go. You see Isidore trying to get on the gas just a little bit earlier than what should have been expected. Oh no, Isidore got a little bit of a tap there from Rouse. And now you can see that's Jesse Isidore, who now moves into second spot. Justin Johnston, thank you very much for the follow on Facebook as we continue the B main action here. 6 down, 6 to run here in B main number 2. We've still got a B main 3 up next. Isidore in the Joker number 9 machine. He clings on to that final ticket into tonight's main event. Rolls I should say. He is on the outside looking in, trying to work the top side of the racetrack. And man, this is going to be setting us up for some good photos later on. Of course, we've still got about 4 more events that we're going to take photos for. And well, if you want to get some photos of your car, all you have to do is send us the replay folder. And we are more than happy to take some camera shots of your car. Of course, you can see some of the photos that we've taken over the past sort of couple of weeks. Hello, Hunter. Welcome in, buddy. Oh, Billy Rowley, the tuna can. What's going on, man? Anthony, thank you very much for the follow on Facebook. I appreciate it as well. So we're going to remind our 410 Sprint Car Series for World of Thunder season opener at Lanier. Again, we are just delaying the time once again. At the moment, we are looking at a potential, I'm going to say around a 10 p.m. Eastern, between 10 and 10:15 Eastern start time. It all just depends on how this UMP modified race goes. Of course, we've still got a green white checker for B main 2. We've still got a 12-lap B main 3. And then we've got a, God knows how long. Steve, how many laps is the main event? Is it 50? 40? Billy, they will fire off after the A main. Once the A main's finished, there'll be about probably a 5-10 minute break. So you still got plenty of time. I dare say you at least got at least 30-40 minutes before this kicks off. So there you go, 30 lap main event. Thanks, Steve. Did you add those extra 4 laps for the dash and stuff? So we might have a 34 lap, I think I seen. Thank you for the follow. Tia, thank you for the like as well. Appreciate it. Here we go. A green, white checker coming out here for B main number 2. It's Daniel Cummings Jr. leading from Jesse Isidore in the 9 machine. Brett rolls on the inside, trying to make it 3 wide on the exit of turn number 2. As they fire away down the back straightaway. Isidore with a big slide job. Now on Daniel Cummings Jr. 3 wide for the race leader for the 2 final transfer spots. Isidore makes the mistake. Justin Sick to the inside, but the white flag is out, and the battle is on between Rolls and Isidore. Cummings looks to have the top spot locked down. Brett Rolls and Daniel Cummings Jr. will be the 2 drivers that will punch their ticket into the main event. Oh, so we're doing the 4 wide? Cool. So there we go, 30 lap feature event. And we are going to have a 4 wide salute. So B main 2 is complete. That's exactly what it is. William, they're going to do 4 wide at the start of the race. So that's why you'll have 34 laps and it'll be a 30 lap main event. B main number 3. Again, we'll go trackside right now and we'll take a look now. It's your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Your final 10 cars. For B main number 3, Josh Vinci in the number 1 car will start position number 1. The 02 of Josh Blanchard will start position 2. Cody Turchi in the 09 will start position 3. Hunter Marvel in the 50 will start position 4. Position 5 going to be the 88 of Alexander Balducci. Dylan Thomas in the 03 will start position 6. Pete Kiley alongside Cody Slawson in row 4. Then we go back to William Duval and Dylan Williams making up row number 5. Again, final 12 laps of the B main competitions. Hello, Farming Man. Again, this is the season opener for the 2019 World of Thunder iRacing League Season 6. The UMP Fixed Modified Series. They've come from the Wednesday night portion of the Season 5 and they've moved it to Sunday night. So, of course, we have the triple header right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. That's the field into turns number 3. Let's get to the chopper. Green flag goes out. And Vinci is going to lead him off turn 4 to the start-finish line. By the time they get into turns number 1, Cody Turchi goes for the slide jump for the race lead. Again, a reminder, our top 2 to the main event. Vinci down to the inside. Turchi on the top side. Blanchard back there in 3rd. Balducci in 4th. And Dylan Thomas rounds out your top 5. They spread 2 and 3 wide across this the big half a mile of the dirt track at Charlotte. They bounce their way down the back straightaway into corners number 3. Out of turn 4, it's still Turchi who's leading. Oh, we got a car into the outside wall. Hunter Marvel in the 50 car, and that is going to bring on the caution flag for B main number 3. Mason, this is B main number 3. The feature is up next. Michael, thank you for the share. Douglas, Jason, thank you for the like. The man himself. Here is on board the 1 car of Vinci. Cody Turchi, your race leader in the Flatline Graphics 09 machine. In fact, we'll be able to take a closer look at that one in the Elite Chassis No Name Motorsports Flatline Graphics entry. Man, we got some real clear stuff here. They're real clear on my end. Must be clear coming through the stream. Alright, we focus. As the pace truck moves to the infield. Turchi will lead 6 down, 6 to run. Vinci in 2nd. Balducci 3rd. Blanchard 4th. Thompson, Slawson, Carly, Duval, Marvel, and Williams. And green flag. Back out here on the racetrack. It is Turchi continuing to lead, although having those blinking connection issues down through turns 1 and 2. And here comes Balducci down up on the inside. They go 3 wide for about 3rd, 4th, 5th, and now make that 2nd, 3rd. Oh, there's contact. There's some carnage. The one of Vinci into the wall. We got a couple of cars upside down. One car, that's Dylan Williams, in fact, in the 411. And just look at that car reverse and bounce and bounce and bounce. And the 411 of Dylan Williams having a night he would rather forget. Here in the season opener for Season 6 of the World of Thunder iRacing League UMP Fixed Modified Series. There is Josh Vinci who is back on pit road. So that's his night completed, unfortunately. There is looking out at your pace truck. Steve, you're a clown. Can I pay you? Are we paying him Monopoly money? Because we're only paying Monopoly money, right? 100,000 pennies to win, apparently. But it's been paid in Monopoly money. Plenty of Monopoly money around us. How do you think we're able to put on these broadcasts each and every week? Alright, green-white checker. Turchi and Balducci, the front row. Reminder, again, if you missed it, I'll say it for the 18th time. The top two only will make it from the B main. We get set to come off for turn number 4 and the green flag is out. As Turchi again got a good jump down into turns number 1 and 2. Balducci back there in second. Slawson up on the inside, and look at Carly trying to make something happen now right through the middle down into turns 3 and 4. Oh, Slawson Blanchard caught up, involved in that one, and you see there, the flagman there, he's waving like you just don't care. Yellow flag is out on the racetrack, and Slawson unfortunately involved in that incident. Got a little bit of a helping hand there, I believe, from Blanchard it was, and the 2 machine, the O2 I should say. Again, he's put it back on pit road, and the drivers get one more shot at trying to complete a green-white checker finish here at the dirt track at Charlotte. This is B main number 3. Again, no warm-up after this one. We're going to roll it straight into the main event 30-lap feature. And the first 4 laps, well, we're going to go 4 wide. And let the drivers thank you guys for coming out and tuning in here, not spending your hard-earned money because, well, you're not at the racetrack. You are in the comfort of your own home. Big Z coming in with the host with 23 viewers. Thank you, buddy. How was your stream, buddy? No doubt. I'm sure it was a good one. How'd the racing go? Good? Crap? Bad? Yeah, Steve, I'll tell them what's up as well. I'll tell everyone. You're going to get the same driver's briefing for all 3 divisions from now on. You crashed the whole field. Must have learnt from Travis Snyder. It's alright, he will never be in a World of Thunder race ever again, let alone anybody else's that has, along with iCore. Lights are out on the pace truck this time by. Come on, Miles Tyler. Which Tyler's that, by the way? Is that Peter's brother? Beezy wouldn't crash the whole field. Graves, thank you very much for the 3 months resubscription as well. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. A green-white checker once again for B main number 3. World of Thunder Racing League UMP Fixed Modified Series here at the dirt track at Charlotte. We continue to go back to the action on the racetrack. It is Turchi leading Balducci in second. Balducci will not have second on the line. Dylan Thomas will have it. 1 lap to go. Turchi just a couple of turns away from putting it in the big dance, and Dylan Thomas in the 03 down to the low side into turns 3 and 4. Checkered flag out. Cody Turchi victorious here in B main number 3. Second going to go to Dylan Thomas, and Alexander Balducci will just miss out by 4/10 of a second, and his night is done, along with Hunter Marvel, Pete Kiley, Cody Slawson, Dylan Williams, William Duval, and Josh Blanchard, and of course Josh Vinci there as well. Lou Beasy, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. And well, the checkered flag has already been thrown on the warm-up session very shortly, in fact, and there it is. So I told you there is not going to be a warm-up session. We're going to roll straight into tonight's main event with the 410 Wings Sprint Cars up next in roughly, I'm going to say about between 45 minutes to 1 hour's time. And 24 cars will get set to make their Season 6 debut here for the World of Thunder iRacing League UMP Fixed Modified Series. Let's go trackside right now and take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. That indeed you can, Biggs, and I look forward to it. Here we go. Lining up on pole position in the 00 car, going to be Kendall Tucker. On his outside, the 12 of Cole Cabray. Corey Whitworth, car number 69, will start position 3. Out of position 4, we'll see the 89 of Darren Friedman. Out of position 5, the 127 of Blake Majulis. Clifford Driscoll in car number 63 starts position 6. John Batista, Brandon Dolman make up row 4. Row 5, Jacob Fields, Austin Yarborough. Row 6, Joshua Hessen and Logan Rumsey. Row 7, Dylan Wilson, Cody Howard. Row 8, Jack Reitz and Tyler Reed. Dylan Petty, Tristan Carmen in row number 9. Sean Roberts and Daniel Cummings Jr. in row 10. Row 11 and 12, Cody Turchi, Zachary Tucker, Brett Rolls and Dylan Thomas are your 24 starters for tonight's 30-lap main event. Let's get your picks. Who do you think is going to pick up the victory here tonight? We did say Majulis earlier on, but I think I'm going to have to change that pick. I think Kendall Tucker walks the field here tonight. Of course, don't count out the likes of Cole Cabray, even Corey Whitworth as well. Majulis comes from position 5. Jacob Fields might be one to rattle a few cages later on in the night. Dylan Wilson, who starts position 13. Another one of these drivers that know how to get it done. We are not going green flag action this time by. Told you we are going to go into a 4-wide salute. So these drivers have got 4 laps to do it. Of course, they will have 3 because, in fact, they are going to get the signal to show you the most awesome sight in all of motorsports. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, off for turn number 4. The drivers are 4 wide as their way of thanking you, the fans. Well, a couple of cars at the back, not sure how to go into a 4-wide salute, but for the most part, the first 5 rows are looking pretty good. The World of Thunder iRacing League UMP Modifieds Fixed Series Season number 6. And the drivers are 4 wide down the back straight away here at the dirt track at Charlotte for tonight's season opener. And the first of many triple headers here on this Sunday evening. Again, let's get your picks in. Just pick a number. And let's go for broke. You pick a number, I'll tell you who it is if you don't know who's in what car. Or if you just have a look up the top on the ticker, you'll see the numbers and the names cycling through as the field will break away from the formation. So not this time, but the following time by, we get set for 30 laps around the dirt track at Charlotte. Who is going to win the season opener? You go on the 16. That's Logan Rumsey. Well, let's go for it. Personally, I'll take the guy starting on pole. The Swindell Speed Lab iRacing iFlags 00 of Kendall Tucker. He is the new Alex Bergeron. He spends more time on the sim than anybody. I'm kidding. Both to Kendall and Alex, they're both good. They're both good people. Into turns 3 off of turn number 4. Let's get dirty for 30. We are green here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Listen to the UMP modifiers roar down the front straightaway. Whitworth trying to throw a massive haymaker into turn number 1 and 2. However, Majoulis working the bottom side of the racetrack down into turns 3 and 4 for the first time under the green flag conditions. Majoulis with a slider there on Cabré. That's Cole Cabré down on the inside. Look out, Cole Cabré. Oh, talk about trying to eat a piece of the tyre. Whitworth on the outside now. Chops down to the bottom side, 3 wide, Batista Fields. And we've also got in there Clifford Driscoll as well. A lot of the drivers still trying to work the top side of the racetrack through turns 1 and 2. There is Cole Cabré trying to hold off Darren Friedman down into turns 3 and 4. And yellow flag will fly for the first time in tonight's main event. Oh, Daniel's going with Majoulis to double up here on the wins. Again, not a bad guess. And well, these drivers finished 1-2. However, they finished the other way around. At the moment, how they stand, Kendall Tucker finished 2nd in the Super Late Model main event. Majoulis got the win. And Chris Maguire got 3rd in that one. TeamSpeak, Biggs. TeamSpeak. We moved over to TeamSpeak, so we've got our own TeamSpeak, so you can stay in Discord and chat to your stream while TeamSpeak is running. You know all about TeamSpeak. The lights still flashing here on yourracing.com pace truck. We'll have... Well, let's take the first 4 laps out of it. We'll just say 10 complete by the time we go back to green and 24 to run. So Sean Roberts at the back of the field. And the number 9 machine, Dylan Thomas, who just blinked out there for a minute. I thought he might have been back on pit road. Tucker, Majoulis, Whitworth, Cabré, Friedman, Driscoll, Batista, Fields. Pace pickings up on the exit of turn 4. Green flag is out. It is Kendall Tucker, who once again will lead the field down into 1 and 2. Gets straight to the top side on the cushion in turns 1 and 2. And immediately we have a yellow and we have a couple of cars around. Friedman, Fields. Let's go back here and take a look right now at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. And see exactly what... Oh, okay. It was the 89 of Friedman, in fact, just getting into the side there of Clifford Driscoll. And then, well, when that happens in row 4, when you got another 9 rows coming behind you, it's not going to end well. Oh my god, those billboards are really annoying just there. Here we go, here's a better angle. Oh, Batista lucky to get out of that one. A lot of the cars lucky to get out of that one, just run on the bottom side of the racetrack. So back live here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Yeah, big jug. Just hammer it, baby. Hammer it. Yeah, boys, if you wanna go NAPCAR racing, you just need to head over to the right towards turn 1 just there. Take that right hand turn and go to that track. Go to that Charlotte racetrack. Yeah, the big Bigsy right rear. Oh, yeah. All right, green flag off turn 4. 20 laps to go. Here in your main event for the World of Thunder Season 6. I almost said Super Late Model, but it's the UMP Modifieds. As meanwhile, Majoulis put a big haymaker in to turns 1 and 2 there on Tucker. Tucker runs the slider line through 3 and 4. Majoulis will do a very similar sort of line, although not as deep. As Cole Cabray now makes your top 3. Corey Whitworth back there in position 4. And how about Dylan Wilson from 13th up to position number 5? And I pretty much spoke about these top 5 drivers, that any one of these could have the potential in going to victory lane. And Dylan Wilson now up to position 4. The Supermoon Graphics D1RT entry, Cole Cabray into the wall. Wilson now looks for the slider on Cabray. Cabray taps the wall 3 wide for a brief moment. Wilson and Whitworth. Whitworth just backs out of it. Wilson puts not a slider on Cole Cabray because Cole Cabray drove around the outside of him down into turns 3 and 4. We run. Cabray still holds on to second. Meanwhile, battle for the race lead coming up as here comes Majulis. Stays down low into 1 and 2. Tucker runs the slider line. Oh, Wilson and Cabray again. Now Whitworth into the back of Wilson. Majulis slide job. He takes the race lead with 15 laps to go. Halfway home here in tonight's main event. Oh, Majulis, good night, sweetheart. Everybody else, good luck trying to run down the 127 car. He is gone. Give him the checkered flag already. I'm calling it 14 laps too early. Wilson down to the low side, down into turns 1 and 2. Cabray into the wall. He's going to lose 1-2 positions. How about John Batista? For one of the few, if not first time we've seen him, or the first time I've seen him, in a UMP modified series, the Black Diamond Motorsports 19 Designs, Tim's Dirt Track Simulators, the Dirty Dicks Ultimate Dirt TV, number 54. He is running in position 6, and he's got a chance at a top 5. Meanwhile, Wilson now putting the moves on Kendall Tucker just as they were battling it out. We have a yellow. Holy batfish, ladies and gentlemen. Man, what a race. The UMP's turning it on here at the dirt track at Charlotte for the season opener for season number 6. As Jim Ross would say, by God, this is a slobber knocker. And business has certainly picked up towards the front of the field. Yeah, did you? You might have. You might have. Let's find. Where did you say Majulis was winning? You did too. 10:52. You said it my time. So that was 35 minutes ago. Yep. I'll give you that one, William. You did say it. You did call it. Logan Exum, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Are we going green? Are the lights out on the pace truck? I believe they might be. Pace truck to the infield. 9 laps left to run. 21 complete. There we go, Majulis catching Wilson, sort of sleeping now on that start. And if anyone is going to have a chance at taking the race lead away and a potential race win away from the 127, it is this man who sits in second. He has got some serious speed. And I got to say, fixed setups here at the moment. Every driver's on the same setup. And boy, it comes back down to the driver ability. And Majulis is sort of making everyone look a little bit silly at the moment. 7 to run. Majulis continues to pace the field on the top side through turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Dylan Wilson, now remember, he started position 13. Majulis started position 5. And Kendall Tucker started out of position 1. So there is a lot of drivers that have made some moves progressive forward here in this main event. None more so than the 2 drivers who sit first and second. Tucker, mistake in turns 3. Just caught the opening now. And that allowed Corey Whitworth in the 69 car to get into position number 3. Steve, do you want interviews? 4 to go this time by Majulis and Wilson, who is half a second separating him right now. The last lap time by Majulis was quicker by 0.030 of a second, and yellow flag coming out. And no, this is not going to end the race. It is going to give us a green-white checker. So again, no interviews for this week for the UMP Modifieds due to the time restrictions, because we are already 30 minutes behind schedule. Due to the high car counts, 50 in the super late models. I think we had 55, 56 here in the UMP Modified Series at the start. So again, the big car count, the big numbers. So a green-white checker coming out here for tonight's feature event. 30 laps is the distance. Well, they're just going to be extended by a couple of laps here. Season 6, the UMP Modifieds Fixed Series. All right, here we go. 2 laps to determine whether Blake Majulis can go 2 for 2. Wilson trying to start early and trying to get a jump on the inside. Green flag is out. Corey Whitworth in third. Top 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 all go to the top side. We'll stay up towards your top 3 and find out which drivers. They all go to the bottom side. The top 3 go to the bottom side. They run, in fact, the slider line through 3 and 4, and the white flag is out this time by. And Blake Majulis now, as he makes his way off for turn number 2 and down the back straightaway for the final time. 2 turns away into turn number 3. Off turn number 4, Blake Majulis picks up the season opener, and so far he is on a clean sweep for tonight. Blake Majulis gets the win ahead of Dylan Wilson, and Corey Whitworth comes home in position number 3. What a race, what a finish there. Well done to Blake Majulis. It is all happening. Blake Majulis not only starts the super late model season, but he will also start the UMP modified season with a win here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Let's take a look now at your JR Productions and Media unofficial results from Charlotte. Top to bottom, 24 starters in this one, and 22 of those finishing on the lead lap. Just 2 cars finishing back on pit road. Blake Majulis, however, was not the car to finish on pit road. However, he comes across the line in first place. Dylan Wilson home in second. Corey Whitworth in third. Cole Cabray fourth. Austin Yarbrough in 15th. Fifth. Kendall Tucker 6th. Cody Howard 7th. 8th is John Batista. Jacob Fields 9th. And Dylan Thomas rounds out your top 10. 11th through to 20th, Jack Reitz, Joshua Hessen, Clifford Driscoll. 13th, Tristan Carman. 14th, Dylan Petty rounds out your 15th. Brandon Dolman, Daniel Cummings Jr., Sean Roberts, Cody Turgey, and Brett Rolls home in 20th. 21st, Zachary Tucker, Logan Rumsey, Tyler Reed, and Darren Friedman. That will do it for us for the season opener for the UMP Modified Series. Again, we have the 410 winged sprint cars up next. Cheers, Biggs. Thanks for the host, brother. Appreciate it. And again, a reminder, we are going to be live once again in probably about 15 minutes time for the season opener for the 410 winged sprint cars for the World of Thunder Racing League Season 6. We head to the 3/8 of a mile racetrack known as Lanier National Speedway. So again, thank you to the likes and follows and the shares on the Facebook page. Thank you for the subscriptions on YouTube. Thank you for the follows on Twitch. Grace, thanks for the resub as well. Appreciate it. Again, we are not done with just yet, so make sure you hit the like and follow button or subscribe to our social media pages. And again, we are going to heading straight over to Lanier National Speedway for the final race of the night for the World of Thunder iRacing League season opener, the triple header here live right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, a big thanks to World of Thunder for putting on these events. A big thanks to Doug for the new camera angles. And of course, a big thanks to Jesse Balance and Tyler Murray for those follows on Facebook. But more importantly, our sponsors, Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, iCore Leagues, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. Thank you very much for the support. Again, Jonathan, thank you very much for the follow as well. And until our next stream, again, in about 10 to 15 minutes time, we'll see you very, very shortly.